Recently, you have been seeing a lot of channels having major problems, more so than usual, or at least they have been speaking out about it. You know, about where's the fair use, protect YouTubers, etc., etc. Like, what the fuck, YouTube? What the hell's going on? Things like that. Um, it's not a new thing. It's been going on for some time. For years, it has been going on. The community guidelines need to be restructured, especially how they view things, of how they decide, you know, what needs to be flagged and what isn't. And the biggest problem is, besides that, is the copyright strikes. Why I'm saying this is a big problem? Everyone's affected by it. And anybody can make a claim, and yet whoever makes a claim against somebody else can steal the revenue and whatever. No problems happen to them. Nothing. It's like, what the fuck is that going on? Sorry about that. But let's take review channels in particular, because they get hit the hardest all the time of copyright strikes. People want to steal the revenue. Companies don't want advertisement of how shitty their product is, or some of them just don't want anybody saying shit, whatever it is, if it's good or bad press about it. They, just like companies in Japan, they're blocking everybody from reporting about it because they're not getting paid, I guess. They just want every bit of money. They think, hey, you can't make money off of our product even if you're saying, hey, go buy this. It's great. It's fantastic. Fuck that. It's not just them. There's also other companies that say, we're working on behalf of so-and-so because you have like 3 milliseconds of our clip. Like, that's bullshit. Everything is bullshit. Because if you're going after review channels, then those companies that are bitching about bad publicity or good publicity or any type of advertisement that they didn't seem fit or whatever, then go after every reviewer around the world. Ones that do it in major magazines like PC Magazine or any of the gaming magazines, or even all the newspapers, go after them. If you're going to try some shit and say, hey, we're not getting money, well, go after every reviewer around the world if you're going to try shit like this. Oh, that's right, you can't, because the laws actually protect everyone else. And you can go against YouTubers because the system is broken. That's why. And most of you people may not give a shit. Some say, hey, this doesn't affect me. Guess what? It does. The channels that you like to watch, they're going to get shut down because of this. Or better yet, they're probably just going to do is find another way, another outlet to make their money. Yes, they're going to probably still keep on doing is making their videos, but they'll probably do it on another channel, or not make another channel on this. I mean, another another site like YouTube or Vimeo. If Vimeo actually got their shit together, they could actually be a real contender. Seriously, if they really got their shit together, they could actually be a contender for YouTube. How shitty things are going with YouTube, how fucked up everything's going. And a lot of people are saying, well, I'm a review channel, I get hit a lot, but what about the gaming channels? Tell you what, a lot of gaming channels, they get fucking hit up by a lot of companies saying, oh, you're using our product, oh, you're showing too much of the game, you have is this music or this and that. Well, a lot of the people that are doing a lot of the Let's Plays, the really good ones, they actually tell you to go buy this game. see for yourself. This is what it is. You know what? If you look at from the beginnings cells when the game came out to the time it was reviewed by certain channels, you notice that the game automatically ended up skyrocketing in sales because there end up being more and more people that watch the video and say, hey, that looks fun. I want to actually try that. I want to actually do that. But yes, they got hit too. So did people making their own music videos, parody things. There are even people that just make their own songs. It has nothing to do with anybody else. And yet somebody's trying to steal their shit, taking their ad revenue, copyright strikes, flagging them, trying to steal their content that they created. It's not going to end until we fix the problem. It's not just us, but YouTube itself. Everyone that works at YouTube, the programmers, they need to fix this. Alright, here's some basic things that need to be changed. The instant shutting down of something because of flagging, no, it should actually, if somebody reports it, has to be sent to somebody at YouTube to be able to actually look at it to see if there's any flagging or necessary to be flagged. But definitely, the money made from the video should be placed in a separate account that neither party does until it can be determined by law using the actual DMC law. Well, DMCA laws? I guess that's what it is. Anyways, the actual digital copyright laws on media and stuff like this. Does it fall in the guidelines of fair use or copyright infringement? If it's copyright infringement and it has been declared, then the profits will go to the correct person. Plus, I think they should also do is verify the so-called company that's calling the copyright strike, seeing if they actually hold the copyright. If they don't, then null and void. I don't give a shit. Even if they say, oh, we're working on behalf of so-and-so. Well, if that's true, then so-and-so must be contacted. And that so-and-so must verify, yes, I gave permission to this company to act on behalf of me, or not. In a lot of cases, it ends up not being so. So. Well, I'm lucky that I haven't been flagged or hit. I have had two channels for some time, but I don't have a lot of viewers or anything. I have a lot of views, but not a lot of followers. Don't matter. At least my word's getting out to whoever wants to hear. So, I'm warning everyone. Watch out. And here's another thing that needs to be done. The community guidelines. They should not be arbitrary, where they're up to the whim of somebody, Have somebody looking at your video declaring, oh, let's put an age restriction. You know what? A lot of those videos that got age restrictions because of that strike on community guidelines, saying pornography or profanity or whatever it is, that's BS. Because I've seen those videos. Many of those videos that got flagged saying, yeah, guess what they did? They edited out. There was no pornography of any kind, no showing of nipples or anything like that. Guess what? Everyone has nipples. It doesn't mean you have to be female to have nipples. Males have them. We're mammals, for God's sakes. We have all mammals have glands. We can't actually produce milk, but yeah. Still, we all have nipples. Duh. Get over it. And then, here's the problem. one person decided to flag it and then age restriction, and then somebody else came by again and decided that wasn't good enough and just fuck you, type shit, Off it goes, and we'll just give you a flag, it's like a strike. And of course, 3 strikes, you're out. Kind of fucked up. Is that really fair? No, it isn't. When I've had seen more blatant material on YouTube where they show graphically of things. But I can understand if it's educational, yes. But being straight up pornography, no. And same thing with profanity. Everyone uses it, it's everywhere. But besides that, it's in the musics and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. If we get flagged for shit, then people that actually, like major companies that actually have rights of, they paid for the copyright to show the whole video or movie or whatever, or a song online or on YouTube. Shouldn't they be flagged for some of the videos for, profanity? Shouldn't they be slapped with bans on their channel? Shouldn't they be also have their videos up for age restriction because of the graphic material, since it's not PG-13 material? Slap on, you know, age restriction. It'd be fair. It would be fair if everyone did to others as they want others to do to them. So, I'm saying, when you create something, you don't want somebody coming up and stealing your shit and telling you that you have to pay them because you created work and they don't like it. They don't want you to see it, to say bad things or whatever it is, You're making fun of my artwork or whatever, so I'm going to steal yours and your revenue. If you don't want people to do that to you, then don't do that to others. Simple. I can understand if somebody literally blatantly takes your artwork, declares it theirs, and puts it up. There is people out there that have no bans, and they just did was made fake accounts, put on full video of TV shows, movies, anime, whatever. But they do specify in the description, if you read, it's not mine, and all the rights belong to so and so. The company that made it. I just happen to like this series, and I just want to show it to everyone. Well, if you notice, that's actually breaking the rules doing this. I think YouTube should do something similar to what like radio stations or TV stations do. They pay for a minimum fee to BMI and ASCAP for music. They pay is a flat fee. That's it. It's like X amount of dollars and that's it. Every month they pay this flat fee to cover their asses for any fucking song that's on anything. Doesn't matter. It covers their asses. That is the only thing they should do. Since it is on their site, that's what they should do. Because it would be a lot easier. It would save everyone time and money, and the copyright strikes can be gone away with permanently on this shit. Get rid of this fucking, hey, I can flag you instantly crap. I hate that. It was the dumbest thing that ever been invented. Oh, I'm going to flag you because I don't like you. Well, Microsoft's, if you don't remember, back in the day, Microsoft did the same thing in their chat rooms. You can flag people. Same thing with other sites and whatever. Just because they didn't like what you had to say, they didn't like your comments or whatever. They just didn't like you in some fucking way. Ban you. Haha. It's fucked up. Well, I hope everyone has learned something. And the only way anything's going to be right is if we fight for it. Freedom is not free, but when you have to fight, do so.